Video opens to a black screen. A blob of white fog appears in the distance. Blurry letters start to form, and as fog moves forward, the text becomes clear and reads, Sightless Living. Copyright symbol, 2021-2022 Sightless Living. All rights reserved, in white chalk characters, then disappears from the screen. Scene then changes to Anita, dressed as an ancient mummy wearing a white lab coat. Anita is completely covered by her ancient mummy garb. She's a happy mummy since she has been freed by her mobility canes. She is doing her ancient mummy dance. She starts her dance by facing to her right, placing her right hand at shoulder level, pointing it forward, while placing her left hand at waist level, pointing it outward behind her. Then she turns and faces the left and repeats the same moves, using her left hand at shoulder level and her right hand at waist level. She then turns and faces to her right and repeats the same move. Anita is now facing forward. She lifts both arms up and clasps her hands over her head and moves her head in a circular motion. Now she puts both hands up in the air, while pointing one finger from each hand, and as she alternately bobs each finger up and down, she turns around in a complete circle. She is now facing the camera, and becomes unbalanced. She's falling forward, backwards, and finds sure footing, and repeats the same moves. Anita is now trying to escape her tomb as she mimes climbing walls, then loses her balance and becomes wobbly as she regains balance and stable footing. Anita has awakened and is ready to navigate the world using her colorful mobility cane wardrobe. Scene then changes to Anita standing behind a table with a variety of colored mobility canes on top. She is wearing an ancient mummy bodysuit resembling bandages and injuries.
Hello everyone, how are you today out there in YouTube land? I'm Anita, this is Sightless Living, and I wanted to say Happy Mummies Day to all you mummies out there. I myself have a mummy, so Happy Mummies Day, mummy. And then I have a daughter mummy, Happy Mummies Day. And then I have a sister mummy, Happy Mummies Day. Then mother-in-law mummies, hi, Happy Mummies Day. And then everybody out there in YouTube land, Happy Mummies Day. May your day be filled with joy and lots of mummies. Okay, I wanted to show you my mobility cane wardrobe. Now, as I talked about my story, and I believe it's my We Walk cane part 1, how I was terrorized with canes, and when I first went blind, I wasn't having any part of anybody's mobility cane. My spouse tried to make me happy by going out and getting all these canes and surprising me, and after I got terrorized, I was like, I am not using those. That's it. I'm not using them. Take them back. Do whatever. So they got packed away for years. I wanted a purple cane. My spouse said, I know where I can get you a purple cane. And he went and dug it out of storage and gave me the purple cane. So I started using my purple cane, and it's right here. Its name is Penelope because it is purple, and it's like the violet kind of purple, so it's not that reddish kind of purple. It's on maybe the blue spectrum or right in the middle, I'm told. And it has the black golf style handle. It's 62 inches, and it's like maybe 4 inches shorter than I am. I'm not sure. But it is taller than my nose, and it goes up to my hairline. Had it been back then, if I was used to canes when I got traumatized, I probably would have been arrested. I won't say anymore. I'm not a violent person, but I'm not going to stand there and take garbage from people either. But anyway, I'll lay that cane there. It has 5 sections, and right now I have a marshmallow tip on it. And then I have all the other ones here on the table in front of me. I took them out of their bags. These are work canes, so when I have to dress up and go to meetings, I can bring a coordinating cane. Now, all of you out there who don't want to use colored canes because they like the white ones and they feel safety issues, I understand that. But for me, I like colors, I like to match. And when I go traveling, I will call that state's Department of Motor Vehicles and ask questions. And I was told by several of them that there is no writing in the books saying that a white cane has to be white. If you want to explore and get a colored cane and you have issues about your safety, please check with your motor vehicle department before doing so you can feel safe. My first one here, what I've done is I've taken the braille tags and I put a keychain loop on it. So I was able to feed it onto the cord. And then I have the braille clothing tags and I put it on here. Now my hands are all bandaged up, my fingers, so it's going to be kind of difficult trying to read this. I believe this is white. This is a white cane, all white, no red on it, but sometimes you have to use them. But it seems to always bring out weird people, just like my no jab cane. The bottom of that is red, and look what happened. We had a strange occurrence. You can hear all about that in my no jab cane video. Okay, so I will snap this. 62. It has the marshmallow rolling tip, and it's all white with a black standard golf handle. Nothing to write home about with that one. Okay, next up we have, and this is another way I had stored them. When I found them, they were just in the box. So what I did was I took some paper and I wrapped the braille tag that I had put on them to keep them from getting scratched up. I hate when canes get all scratchy, and they're so expensive to get repaired now. When my spouse got these, they were like 40 bucks. Now they're 80 or something like that. These are premium graphite canes, and they fold. And this one, let's see what this one is. Red. Well, when in doubt, I use my color identifier here. So let me just press the button. It's ready, and I'll put it against the shaft.
Red.
And it's red.
Dark scarlet.
That's what the identifier is saying. So now I fold it back up. This one got a red ball at the bottom of it to try to match. As I told you, I don't want to be a non-matcher. I don't know why people like to pick on blind people, but this blind person's not having it. Oh, and that's like a bright red color, and the ball is a deeper red, so it really is not like a matchy match, but it is in the same color tone family. Okay, so the next one up is, and we don't have a tag on it, so let me get my color identifier.
Ochre. Earth brown.
Okay, so this is, it's saying ochre, so it's yellow. A golden kind of yellow, maybe mustardy. It's not a bright yellow. These are Ambutech canes, by the way. I think they refer to this as gold. So I will snap it open. 5 sections. They all are 5 sections. They all are 62 inches. They're just different colors. Next one. You know, instead of trying to read the braille with my bandages, I am just going to put the color identifier on the shaft. Make it quicker.
Dark blue. Royal blue.
Okay, so this is a royal blue. I'll snap it so those of you who can see. It is like a, not a navy blue and not a baby blue, but royal. That's the bright blue. And this also has a rolling marshmallow tip. And in my next video, I will show you all the different tips that are available for your cane. He got me everything that they had at the time, trying to get me to use a cane. And instead, I just hung on his arm for a couple of years there. And I guess he was very uncomfortable. But who cares? And I explained that story in my Welcome to Sightless Living video. Now the next one.
Turquoise. Pine green.
Okay, so since it's giving me 2 shades, and that's what they do, these color identifiers, they are not gospel. dots. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Yep, green. And here we go here. And I would say this is like maybe a bottle green or a dark green. Like maybe a forest green. Like an evergreen tree. It's not the grass green type. I have on a mummy outfit from Mummy's Day. So my hands are in bandages. It's hard to feel the braille. Let's see what this one says. Black. So I have 2 different style blacks because I do a lot of formal, well, used to, a lot of formal gatherings. This is great for weddings, black tie events, or whatever. Even the tucks and tails events that the blind organizations have. That's where you bring your tuxedo and your dog is all dressed up. So that's totally black. Anyway, it has a tip on it that does not roll, a non-rolling tip. And that's great for, you know, if you're dancing, you don't want your cane rolling around and running over whoever you're dancing with, or falling and tripping people. I've had that happen once, and that was a disaster because people just figured they can hop over the cane, and they didn't make it. They were like tin soldiers falling on the dance floor. So that's that black one. And then I have a typical one for casual, which is all black. Here we go. And this one has a big black ball on it. I don't know if Ambutech still has these because these were purchased back in 2015. But at this time, they had the red ball, they had this black ball, and they have a white ball. So I don't know if they still have it, but this is the same too. It's all black, and the only difference is the tip, which is a black rolling ball, just like the red ones and white ones you see. And some people wonder, well, why do you need 2 canes? Because one is formal, and you don't want to go to your event with a scratched up cane. I certainly don't. I'd rather whoever's event it is, let them be the star. I don't need my cane to be talked about. The next one up is, these are very old because they don't even have the Ambutech thing that comes on it with the newer canes. This is green. This must be, since we already did the other green. I'm putting it on the handle.
Green. Bright grass green.
Okay, so this one is a grass green. The way it is now, it has the grass green golf grip, and at the bottom it has a grass green tip, which does not roll, and the center is white. This is called their highlight line, which comes in 4 colors: green, orange, blue, and pink. This next guy here.
Black.
This one's black. This might be the yellow one. Let's see.
Bright ochre.
Yeah.
Gold with a touch of ochre.
Okay, so this is the sun yellow one, which is the standard cane. This is not part of their highlight. Okay, this cane is all yellow, and it has the rolling marshmallow tip with a black handle. These are all reflective tapes that Ambutech uses, even with the colors. Now I have to go out and stand in the street and wait for a car to come up and ask them if they can see the cane. I haven't done that yet. Just been too busy. Next up, let me get my color identifier here and see what we got. Now it just went off.
Bright pink. Intensive plum.
Okay, so this is their highlight pink cane, and this is all pink. It's like a fuchsia. I'll just put that out there. If you can see the cane, the golf grip is pink, the shaft is pink, and then it has like the little highlight on the marshmallow rolling tip. Let's see what we have here. take the cord off. Use the aluminum tag. Let me see if I can read it. OR, it says orange. So this is their highlight cane, which comes in orange. And it's like a regular orange, not a creamsicle or something like that. The golf grip is orange. The shaft is orange. And then the marshmallow tip has some orange on the top of it. The ball is still white, but there is a little highlight. That's what they call it. I don't know if the camera can see that, but that's how the tips are. And then they have other tips that coordinate, and I will show that to you in my cane tips video coming up after this one. Be sure to hit your notification bell, and if you're not subscribed, please feel free to do so. It's totally free. I have one little lonely cane left. Let's do this one. I'm doing it on the handle. Okay. So this is the blue cane, which is part of their highlight collection. This is like a sky blue, maybe a baby blue, I don't know, pastel blue, but it's not the dark blue. So the golf grip is blue. The shaft happens to be white, and then it has a blue non-rolling tip at the bottom. And all of these canes are hook-on style, so you can put whatever tip you want on it. And again, I will show you the different varieties that Ambutech offers. These are all Ambutech canes. Now you know Ambutech has 12 colors, and if you feel adventurous, and that includes the white cane, and you can special order them any way you want. You can have your sections any color, and they have only pink, orange, blue, and the green for the highlight colors. And then you have your typical black golf style handle. And you have a range of tips to choose from. I will show you that when I come back. Be sure to click that notification bell if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and then click the notification bell. And I will see you in the next one.
Scene changes to a black screen. White fog appears in the distance. White text begins to appear.
You don't need eyesight to have vision.
Scene changes to Anita doing her ancient mummy dance. Anita's dance is a repetition of the moves already mentioned. Bold black rolling credits appear at the bottom of the screen as she dances and scroll upwards. Text reads, Anita, hostess/visionary. TK, videographer/editor. The rest of the text may be read in the description box below. Thanks for watching.